I'm still here in the twat cave. I've left the twat cave though to fill up my cup with more tea. Very nice. And yeah, I've got another game here. Spot Goes to Hollywood, which looks like a sort of isometric platformer. Can't really say much about it because the English has been ripped off by a previous owner somehow. When was this released? 1996 by Virgin Interactive. So let's pop this in. It was actually a Spot was a character for was it 7 Up? It's a trademark of Dr. Pepper Cadbury North America anyway, but I think it was 7 Up. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. It always freaked me out, that little video, the Virgin Interactive one. It was on Resident Evil for the PlayStation as well. Pretty freaky. I just thought at the time that it was just something to do with Resident Evil, but it's Virgin. Yeah, I never played. They always look pretty cool, the Spot games on the Mega Drive, but I never actually got to play any of them. Loading. Yeah, you got to remember, like in the early days when Sonic was out and popular, and they were just trying to create these like cool characters. So sound stereo or mono. I assume that's controls and then save. So not too many options. Go for new game. So some sort of pirate theme going on. So yeah, all these cutscenes and whatnot, they're all just like trying to make Spot look cool. Probably was pretty cool when I was about 8, but yeah. Loading, loading, loading. Alright, so here we go. Controls are a bit funny because it's being isometric. Controls are a bit odd. The view's a bit odd as well because I can't really. How do I shoot? Yeah, controls are a bit funny. So I don't know whether you can change how the controls work, but I don't believe in, unless it's GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, I don't believe in playing games with different controls, so I'm not going to change them to find out whether it plays any better. Oh, for fuck's sake, I wasn't expecting to be able to jump over the side. Graphics, I don't know. The shadow on Spot himself looks pretty crap, which I can't really understand, because if you look at the Spot red things that he's collecting, if you look at the shadows that they've got, they look like normal shadows, whereas Spot's looks, you know, a bit fucked up. assume that's going to explode if I hit it, so I won't. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe judging by this game that Spot should have stayed aside. What's this here? Oh, so that's some sort of bonus bit. Yeah, I'm just sort of guessing that it should have really stayed as a side-scrolling platformer, even though I've not played any of the side-scrolling platform games, but I imagine that they're a lot better than this. Seems okay, but I mean, it's a Saturn, isn't it? You'd expect a bit more than this. So I don't know. It actually feels like I don't know, like a game from the, you know, it plays like a game from the 70s or something. So yeah, I've collected a star. I don't know what the relevance of the stars is. I know it showed how many I'd got at the start of the level, but I don't know what I need the stars for. Maybe I need all 5 to progress, but I'm probably not ever going to get past the first level on this game, to be honest. Got a jump over there. There's something over there. I can imagine that this must get really difficult on the later levels. Jump. Ooh, these look a bit menacing. I'm guessing that them birds are to like sort of stop me jumping. Guessing if I jump and there's one of them around, it'll hit me or something like that. I'm just trying to get through as quick as I can. Yeah. Also, for some reason, it reminds me a bit of Crash Bandicoot. I don't know whether it's just the way that you go through the levels, but it's very different games. Crash Bandicoot, obviously, as you can see. I do have to wonder if they could have just made this on the Mega Drive. I mean, I don't know whether it came out on the Mega Drive. I just assume it didn't. What's this? A little door. Bit of tea. So looks like I've finished the first level, so more pirate action. Loading. Quite disappointing to have loading times on a 2D game on the Saturn. For God's sake. I think it's easier in this game to just like ignore the enemies. All that can come up as well. Yeah, just ignore the enemies and run past them. I assume you get more points or something if you kill them, but who cares? If you don't need to, let them live. It's actually not bad, this game, as a sort of retro-y game. But yeah, I imagine this gets really tough. It's not, you know, it's not exactly easy at the minute. There's a lot of stuff going on screen. Yeah, you always got to keep moving. So it's the first game I've played like this, so it's definitely unique-ish. But like I say, it also plays a bit like something from the 70s or 80s. Did they have games in the 70s? I think they had Pong. Yeah, probably the 80s. Yeah, so progressing through. I might look at some cheat codes for this, because I'd be interested to see what goes on in the later levels. I can't bother to get there the hard way, because I imagine you get pretty frustrated with this. Oh god. Yeah, fuck off. So interestingly, when you die, I'll just pause it for a second. Yeah, interestingly, when you die, you don't go back to the start of the level, which is something that's quite common in platform games, and you know, that's one of the reasons why I don't like them, why they really frustrate me a lot of the time. So that's a bonus in this game, that there does seem to be some sort of checkpoint, invisible checkpoints going on. I don't really know what any of these icons do, like that. God, what do I do here? I have to shoot that. Try and jump to it. Oh, that's interesting. What's going on here? So now I'm riding a cannon. Yeah, this game's a bit crazy. So I can jump. I'm actually quite enjoying this. This game's winning me over. This would be a cool game on a handheld. Oh fuck. Yeah, like I don't know, like a Game Boy Advance or something. I might have a look to see if they did a version. You never know. There's a lot of stuff that got released on the Game Boy Advance that you'd be surprised about. I mean, didn't they released Resident Evil? I know they did a Game Boy Color version of it. Did they do a standard version? You know, black and white Game Boy. I can't remember. Pretty crazy if they did. That'd be a pretty hard game because you wouldn't be able to see shit. While I'm talking about Resident Evil when I'm reviewing Spot, well, I say reviewing, I'm just chatting shit and drinking tea while playing it. Game over. I thought I got to the end of the level then, but I don't know. So I'm going to wrap that up. Yeah, this is Spot Goes to Hollywood. Not sure how much it costs, but yeah, I was actually quite beginning to enjoy that. A lot of stuff going on screen. Certainly better than some of the platformers out there. So if you're a fan of Spot, or I don't know, maybe Sonic. I mean, it plays a bit like Sonic in the way that you don't really stop when you go through the level. So definitely check this one out. It's pretty cool.